Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here with the Magic 2014 Let's Play video. So here's some more Friday Night Magic, and today I'm using the Exalted deck. So what have we got here then? I've got 4 white land, which isn't particularly great considering I could do the green one to get going, although I could play my... No, I think I'm going to draw a new hand, see what else I get. So 2 white land, that could get me going I suppose. Hopefully I can draw a green land pretty quickly. Fingers crossed. You need a lot of white land for this deck. I did want to adjust it, so in theory it should be okay, but there we go. So we've got the green land, exactly what we needed. So we can get things such as the Quasali Pride Mage in play pretty quickly. The Avon Squire, that's one I really want to get going pretty quickly. It looks like we're up against the Mind Maze or the Graveyard Fetch deck. Nope, we're up against the Mind Maze, so we've got the Demir Guild Mage coming up. It's the deck I played last week. What do we draw? So we've also managed to draw... Where is it? A Death Duelist, so First Strike and Shroud. Pretty cool, but we are going to get the Avon Squire in play, because this thing can attack him for 2/2 with the Exalted. So whenever your creature attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until the end of your turn for each instance of Exalted among your opponents on the battlefield, which is pretty sweet. And then we've also got the Death Duelist. Now what I'm never sure of is if... cards without Exalted get the benefit of Exalted from other Exalted creatures, so puts a card from his or her library. So what was that? Puts a card from... Oh, so I've got to put a card from my hand. What do I want to get rid of? I'm not going to be able to play that for a while, so I may as well toss that. So let's put a card from his or her hand on top of his or her library. Oh, fair enough, that's not the end of the world then. So I'm going to skip blocking for now. Take a hit for 2. Not the end of the world. It's the end of my turn, so we can play another land. We can also... So I want to play the Quasali Pride Mage before I swing him with my Avon Squire. So we'll be able to swing him for 3/3, which is pretty sweet. So we can attack for 3/3. There we go, and he can't block it either because it's a flying creature, which is very nice. There we go. Hopefully we can get a blue land fairly soon so we can get my Death Duelist in play, which will be excellent. If not, next turn will be another Quasali Pride Mage. I won't be able to get the Rocks War Monk in play quite yet either, as I need a blue land. I said a blue land would be fantastic right now. What's he going to play? A Moroi? Oh great, so he managed to get a flying creature in play. That makes me sad, because that means I can't now attack unabated. So he's going to swing in for another 2 points of damage. Fair enough. Skip blocking for now, I think. Take another 2 points of damage, not the end of the world. I'm down to 16, which is now, unfortunately, with this Moroi on the field. Now, oh god, I did not want that. So, summon another Quasali Pride Mage. If I could get a blue land in play, I'm sorted, because then I've got Death Duelist. I could also get a Rocks War Monk, which is I'm actually going to skip my attack. Although I could technically swing in and kill off his Moroi. He will be taking 1 point of damage there, which makes me happy. So he's going to play a blue land. I want one of those blue lands. I want to pinch it. Because if I can get my blue land in play, I can then pretty much play my Death Duelists and my Rocks War Monks, which are both really cool, as this one's got First Strike and Shroud. This one has Lifelink, which would be awesome. I probably want to play my Rocks War Monk first. I really want to find out if swinging in with non-exalted... So... Whenever one of your creatures attacks alone, it gets +1/+... Oh, okay, so I think whenever one of your creatures... So I could block that, but I'm not. I'm going to skip blocking. Let take the hit for 4, which is not the end of the world. See what he does. Is he going to do anything? What's he going to play? Divination. So he's searching for cards. Yeah, with that Moroi in play, that's actually quite terrifying. It's quite a good card. Although he loses life every turn, he can then hit for 4, which is kind of terrifying. That's what I managed to draw. I managed to draw a Phantom Neoshoba, which isn't particularly useful. I think I might have to attack him myself. So I will swing in as a 4/4 myself. Take him down to 12. There we go. So he goes down to 12 as well. He will also lose one health because of his Moroi. And then he's going to play another land. I want some of those lands. I'm mana screwed now. Fantastic. What's he going to play? Vengeful Vampire, Flying and Undying. Another flying creature, I don't want that. At least that one won't... So he's just swinging in with everything now, which is interesting. I'm half tempted to block, although... How much will that do? 4, 6, 8. I might have to block at least one of them. Let's kill off his Dimir Guildmage. Like that. There we go. So I killed off one of his creatures. I'm only down to 6, which isn't the end of the world. Come on, blue land, blue land. Oh, I did not want a green land. That's not useful. I may have to skip my attack here. I can't really risk swinging in with both of these creatures right now. So he does lose another point of life. I don't know if you've done 3 damage, so he'd be down to 7, and then I'd potentially be facing 7 damage. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea to swing in that last turn. I might have to increase the amount of blue land, especially with the amount of like blue creatures I've got. Last gaff, target. That's the end. That's the end. He can swing in for 7, and I can't do anything about it. That's kind of frustrating. It was all going so well. If I got a blue land down, it might have been different because I would have had my Death Duelists down, which are pretty awesome. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I might have to take some of the white land out. I keep a lot of it in, as it's obviously you need white land for all my creatures. But so yeah, I can't block either of these two. So he's going to be able to do 7 damage to me, and that's game for him. So I'll see you guys for the second duel in a second. Okay guys, so we're back for game number 2. Let's see what we start off with. This isn't the best, as all I've got is 2 green land. Yeah, this could work. What have I got? I've got an Arcasian Squire, Battle Grace Angel, although I do have potentially 3 of each, one of each land with the Terramorphic Expanse. So I'm going to keep that hand. It's not too bad. So it looks like I'm up against a red deck of some description. What we got here then? Infiltration Lens. Whenever an equipped creature becomes blocked by a creature, you may draw 2 cards. I think we're up against the Artifact deck, maybe? So let's play the Terramorphic Expanse. We shall pop it for a green land, I think. Where we go? There we go. Green land. Confirm. Like so. Just to confuse him. And then I'll play the white land next time to get down the Aklarzan Squire. What's this then? Bone Splitter. An artifact? Fair enough. Does it... Yeah, well, I think I'm playing the artifact deck, so he's probably looking to get at least 3 artifacts down pretty quickly. So let's get the Aklarzan Squire down. So, yeah, that's maybe the wrong way around. I should have played that last turn. At least I could have swung in with it for 2 damage this turn. Kind of a bad move, but at least I'll be able to play my Battle Grace Angel in a couple of turns, providing I draw at least 1 more land, which would be awesome. Flying Exalted Creature. So he doesn't have anything to play yet. He didn't play any of his land. Interesting. I wonder if he's got some kind of removal. Excellent. There's the land I need to get my Battle Grace Angel down soon. Don't really want to play my Martial Coup. Put X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens or more onto the battlefield. If X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. That could be useful in a bit for getting a load of blockers down. So I'm going to swing in for 2 here, which is pretty awesome. I've now got plenty of land. Hopefully I won't draw any more. I don't really want to play the Martial Coups. All I'll be able to get down is 1. It's obviously playing a Master's Call, so he's got a couple of artifacts down. It's good for him. He might be mana screwed. Oh no, he played that at the end of his last turn because that's an instant. Very clever. So is he going to be able to attach Bone Splitter? Yeah, he's going to attach Bone Splitter to one of his mere artifacts. Pretty clever. So he's now got a 3/3. So he's going to be able to swing in for 4. Obviously I can't block any of that at the moment. So I'm going to take a hit for 4 there, so I'm down to 16. He's on 18. What else is he playing? Scarecrow. Sacrifices. So what's that? Sacrifice a Scarecrow, draw a card. Fair enough. So let's get the blue land down, just because. And we'll hit continue. Do I swing him? Return target artifact creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Sacrifice it. I may as well swing in, because if he blocks with his Scarecrow, I'll just kill it off. Which can't be a bad thing. So he can sacrifice that creature to draw a card. See, I'm tempted to play Martial Coup just so I could then, in theory, get a couple of blockers down. Or do I take another hit for 4? I can play my Battle Grace Angel next turn, so that'll be pretty sweet. So whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains lifelink until the end of the turn. That's pretty cool. So I think I am actually going to play this. Get a couple of blockers down. Block his tokens if I need to. There we go. So I got a couple of creature soldiers down. Soldier creatures down. I think I had to do that, although I couldn't really afford to go down to 12 this turn. So if he does decide to swing in, I can at least kill off his mere artifacts. Thankfully, he hasn't got anything down that benefits from the... what's it called? Metal. So whenever a equipped creature becomes blocked by a creature, you may draw 2 cards. That's a pretty sweet move, although I think I'm going to block it just because I don't really want to take 3 points of damage and I will kill it off, which is always awesome. He does get to draw 2 cards. Hopefully they're totally useless cards. I hope. I would like to get my Quasali. So what's he got then? A Volkshar Morningstar. So equipped creature gets +2/+2. What's its equip cost? I'm sure I'll find out in a second. Equipped creature. So 2 to equip. Oh, great. So he's got his Scarecrow down now, which is kind of terrifying. Ooh, so I've managed to... Let's get another land down. So I've managed to get my Guardians of Akraza, which is a Defender and Exalted. So first of all, I want to... No, actually I think I'll get my Guardians of Akraza down first. Which is Defender, Exalted, so it can defend. So do I want to swing in? I could swing in with my Soldier Creature, which would swing in as a 3/3, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't particularly need to save it as a blocker now, so there's swinging as a 3/3, so he might have to decide if he wants to block with the Scarecrow. So he decided not to. Interesting play. So we go. I can block his Scarecrow, which is kind of cool, using my Guardians of Akraza, which is always nice, providing he doesn't then equip that card that you may draw 2 cards, which he probably would do. I know I would do if I was him. Yep, he has decided to do that. I might let it go through this time. This is only going to be 3 damage. I can kind of afford to. Now I've got him down to 13 health. Or do I? It is now down to 5, which is kind of crazy. Do I risk it? So he's going to swing in for 6. I am going to skip blocking, actually. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to let both of his creatures become tapped. So he won't get the card draw either. I will actually get lifelink from playing my Battle Grace Angel this turn, which is awesome. What else did I draw? Wave Skimmer Aven, another flying creature, which is awesome. But first of all, I want to play my Battle Grace Angel, which whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains lifelink, which is always awesome. What's he playing then? Dispatch. Melt. Oh, that is not cool, man. That is not cool. That was like my ticket to the big time. Yeah, Dispatch is a good card for that deck. At least I'll attack for 3. I can always decide to block his Scarecrow in this turn instead. I do have my Wave Skimmer Aven to play. Iridescent Angel. Oh, that'd be awesome if I could get... How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I could get one more land down, Iridescent Angel would probably win it for me. Protection from all colours means it wouldn't be affected by... So he's swinging in this turn. I don't think I can afford to take 6 damage, or can I? Can I? I will be able to get my Wave Skimmer Aven down next turn, which... Will I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 1 of every colour, so that shouldn't be a problem. I could block that, so I only take 5 damage, which isn't the end of the world. I'm going to risk it. Get another Exalted creature down. What's he playing? Auroch Edgewright, Metalcraft, has double strike. Oh my god, he's got double strike as well. And Livewire Lash. Quick creature gets +2/0. Oh my god. This has gotten terrifying very quickly. So Finest Hour. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, if it's the first combat phase of this turn, untap that creature. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. That's pretty sweet. Although I am tempted to play my Wave Skimmer Aven first. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, if it's the foot. So that thing does have double strike, so that would be able to. So that would go in as a 4/4, so it would kill off his Auroch Edgewright if he decides to block. Or do I go for the Wave Skimmer Aven? And that means I can then block unopposed. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one. Let's get you in play. I am actually going to attack with this one this turn. See how he does. It will actually go in as a 5/5 actually. So in theory, it will actually survive the Auroch Edgewright, which is pretty... Oh no, sorry, 4/4. My bad. I calculated that wrong. But it would kill off his Auroch Edgewright if he decides not to. So he decided not to attack. Fair enough. So he's playing a risky game. We're both playing risky games here. I'm down to 5 health. He's down to 6. Just wonder what he's got to do now. Maybe I should have attacked him with my Arcadan Squire instead and saved that as a blocker. Tough choice, tough choice. So he is actually equipping whenever... Oh my god. So a quick creature has +2/+2 and has... Whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell, this creature deals 2 damage to target creature or player. That's pretty crazy. So I've got to block at least these 2 if he decides to swing in with them. So he's swung in with that one. He's swinging in with that one as well. So my turn. I've got to block both of these in theory. So let's block you and you. He will be able to draw cards, but there's not really much you can do about this. Hopefully I've made the right decision here. So he does get to draw cards. I do have my Finest Hour to play, which would be awesome. This would then swing in as a 4/4. What else have I got? Sigil Blessing. Until the end of the turn, target creature you control gains +3/+3, and other creature you control gain +1/+1. Do I have enough for both of that? That will cost 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough for both, but whenever a creature you control attacks alone, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap that creature after this phase or an additional combat phase. That would swing it as a 4... No, I think Finest Hour is the best play here. And then I swing in with you, I attack. Goes in as a 4/4. Untaps. I attack. He takes 4 damage. I get another combat phase where I attack again, and I win the game. Yes. And does he get more exalted? Oh, that's cool. I didn't realise exalted like doubles up with like a double combat phase. That is awesome. So I won the match because of my Finest Hour. Woo! Played my cards right there. I'll see you for game number 3 in a sec, guys. Okay guys, so we're back for our 3rd and final game. This is actually a pretty awesome starting hand, as I have one of every colour, and I've got a couple of good cards to start off with, so I think I'm actually going to keep this hand. Let's get the white land in play first, just to confuse him, maybe think it's the one of the white decks. I don't know. So he's playing a white land as well. Interesting. We shall see how this goes. I will get my Quasali Pride Mage down. Maybe my Death Duelist, I'm not sure. And let's get the blue land down. We'll get the Death Duelist in play, as it's got First Strike and Shroud, which is pretty cool. I will then get the Quasali Pride Mage down at the beginning of my next turn. We've also got the Court Archers as well, with Reach and Exalted, which is always cool. So I've got two Exalted creatures I can play over the next 2 turns, which is sweet. What's Dauntless Escort? Sacrifice Dauntless Escort. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. That's pretty awesome. So we're playing the Bounce and Boon deck this turn. This game. It's the Soul Warden, so whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and a Selfless Cathar as well. Must be, so creatures you control gain plus, so if you sacrifice it, creatures get +1/+1. It's fair enough. Excellent, so I've got my Battle Grace Angel to come at some point as well. Now, do I go for the Court Archers or the Quasali Pride Mage? Doesn't really matter, I suppose. We'll go for the Court Archers, just because, and then we'll swing in with the Death Duelist. So he does get life, although he is about to take a hit for 3. So yep, the Exalted, which was always my question. Does a non-exalted creature that swings in, does it? So they are now going to take the hit for 3. There we go. And I've also got a Sweet Defender as well, as it can defend either of these 2, unless he can play something to buff either of them up. So he might find that he's dealing with a lot of... Oh, maybe it's what's it called? Maybe it's actually the Avacyn's Glory deck. I didn't realise that Soul Warden was in the Avacyn's Glory deck. Maybe I just haven't unlocked that many cards, because I know this one's definitely in the Bounce and Boon one, but definitely the rest of these cards definitely looks like I'm playing what's it called? So let's play so I will be able to play my Battle Grace Angel next turn, which will be amazing. But first of all, we're going to play Quasali Pride Mage. So this one would be able to swing in as a 4/3, which is actually pretty sweet. So even if he blocked with all 3 of his creatures, he wouldn't actually... He'd basically lose his entire board. So it's either that or take And it's got first strike as well, so... Ah, yeah, so I'll kill off one of these creatures. Has he got anything else to play? Path to Exile. Fair enough. Why is he Path to Exiling his own creature? That's bizarre. Oh, that's pretty sweet. So he blocked it using his creature, then Path to Exile so he could get extra land. That is really clever. I did not know you could do that. That is dead clever. He must have something awesome he can play. Although I'm fairly sure nothing in the Avacyn's Glory deck can block... Oh no, there is Angels in there. My bad. He does have Fellow Angels, which... although this one is Exalted, so in theory... it's going to be horrendously good. Yeah, Angelic Overseer. As long as so as long as you control a human, Angelic Overseer has hexproof. That's pretty awesome. So I do have the Dauntless Escort as well. So let's play the Forest. What have we got here then? Behemoth Sledge. A quick creature gets +2/+2 and has lifelink and trample. That is going to be awesome, but first of all we are going to play the Battle Grace Angel. Now, do I swing in with the Death Duelist? It's going to be a 5/4, and it's also got first strike, so I think that's worth it. It's not as though it's giving me Exalted, so see what he does. Is he going to block with the Angelic Overseer? Probably would if I was him. Oh, damn, I just realised that was actually a really bad move. That was actually a really dumb move. Yeah, that was actually really bad. That's indestructible, isn't it? Whoopsie-daisy! I'd just use my creature instead. Yeah, that was actually really dumb. I totally did not think of that at all. Well, it's not really the worst. It's not really the worst one to lose, as I'm basically going to be playing my Battle Grace Angel next turn, which she's going to get. Can I play all of that next turn? I don't think I can quite do that in one turn, which is kind of sad. But is he going to swing him? Quick creature gets +2/+2, has lifelink and trample. Yeah, it would have lifelink anyway, but... So is he swinging him? Is he not swinging him? I don't know. I can block all of his little creatures. I wouldn't really want to block his... So I'm actually going to let that go through. How the hell did I go up to 25/25? Does that thing have lifelink? Nope. Oh no, but my Angelic Overseer was down though. Haha! I'm actually going to skip blocking. I don't mind taking that damage because I am going to swing in with my Angelic Overseer this turn, which is going to be awesome, and I'll get more life back. See what we get. So we got Court Archers, but so this turn I am going to play my Behemoth Sledge. I'll be able to play my Court Archers and equip that next turn, I think. So this turn I'm actually going to attack in with my... please don't say he's got another Path to Exile, because that would make me very sad. Please, please, please. Oh, what's he played then? Restoration Angel, Flash Flying. When Restoration... What did that do? I missed that totally. So he has got a blocker, but it is a flash one, so... Come on, make your mind up. What does Restoration do? I want to find out. So I do have my Court Archers to play next turn, so what does it do? When Restoration enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-angel creature control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. That's really weird. Why would you do that? So I will get 7 health here, which is awesome! Is he going to block? I don't know why you do that. Unless he made a mistake, of course, which is always a possibility. So he's going to be able to swing in for 8 this turn, in theory. Well, yeah, he'll be able to swing in for 8 this turn, because I'll just block any of his smaller creatures. So he's playing another Angelic Overseer. That's kind of terrifying. So he gets some life back. I will have my Court Archers to play. It's really annoying that I can't get rid of any of these like human tokens. So basically just makes his Angelic Overseers like indestructible permanently, which is kind of terrifying. So he's going to swing in for 8. I can't block any of that, but that's fine by me. So he's only going to swing in with one of them. He's probably thinking that he can use both of these to block my Battle Grace Angel, and he'd probably be right as well. So he's got his Restoration Angel. Come on, hurry up. I want to finish this video off. Either want to lose or win. There we go. So he is... I could, in theory, block that using my Court Archers, but I don't really want to. And he's only going to hit me for 3. There we go. I could do with one more land, ideally. which I'm not going to get. So we've got Martial Coup, so put X11 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. If X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. That's typical. If I had a couple more lands, I'd be sorted. But this currently swings in as a 7/7. That would make it a 9/9. Has lifelink and trample. It's not quite good enough yet, as it won't technically kill off both of his angels. Dauntless Escort. Creatures you control gain indestructible till the end of the turn. I really wish I had more land down because I could destroy all of his creatures. It's really frustrating. Let's play the Court Archers this turn, though. Yeah, let's do that. And I think I'll probably skip blocking, maybe? It's not really something I want to do yet, as both of those are indestructible. So if I swing in with this, all he's going to do is block with both of them, and this thing is going to get killed off. So, let's hit continue. And I'll skip my attack for now. Really could do with a couple more land to get my Martial Coup down, because that'd be awesome to like wipe his board off. But that would require 2 more land, which I haven't got right now. And then we continue. Sorry, I just realised that I was doing something wrong there. I will be able to give my that Behemoth Sledge next turn, so if he attacks for some reason, I'm going to then swing back and deal quite a bit of damage to him, so I could in theory block any of these with my Court Archers as well. Grand Abolisher. During your turn, if your opponent casts... During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Fair enough. So he's only swinging in with one of his Angelic Overseers, so it's not really the end of the world. So I'm actually just going to skip blocking for now. So he's actually got one of them tapped now, which is fairly cool. So I'm down to 19 health, not the end of the world. I basically want to try and hold out a couple of turns and hopefully get 2 more land down to play my Martial Coup, which would be nice. Which I'm not going to get, so I've got my Rocks War Monk. That requires 3 lands, so I'm not going to do that this turn. I'm actually going to equip that to you. Yeah, that's fine by me. Can't play anything else this turn, so that becomes a 6/6. It will go in as a 10/10. So all he can block with is 8, so I'm actually going to swing in, because that will actually get my lifelink, which is awesome. So that goes up to a 10/10. See what he does. So he's going to block with his 5/3. Won't kill it off, which is what I wanted. Just going to just going to get the 10 life back, which is awesome. If he hurries up about it. What's he doing? He hasn't confirmed blockers, which is very frustrating. Get on with it, mate. So he's blocking with both of them. Interesting. That won't kill me off, though. Unless he does that. Oh, well, GG. I totally hadn't thought of that. Oh my god, that makes me very sad. I've essentially probably lost now, as I can't block. Well, I can block him with my Court Archers, but well, in theory, if I could get a couple more land down and get my Martial Coup and destroy all of the creatures, that would work. But yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon, unless I can get like something that allows me to suddenly get. I'm actually going to skip blocking. Hopefully, something that allows me to get a couple of land down. So he's swinging for 10 there. Fair enough. What have I got now then? A Quasali Pride Mage. So that is 2 land. So I'm tempted to swing in this turn and like. So that gives trample and lifelink. So let me equip that to my first Quasali Pride Mage. What is the mana tapping button? I don't actually know. Oh, there we go. So I want to leave a white and a green open if possible. That's what I want. So I can actually play my second Quasali Pride Mage as well. Like this. I'm hopefully going to try and like out-muscle him in theory. This does have trample, which is awesome as well. See what he does. So he has got rid of one of his Selfless Cathars, so that is one of his human creature tokens. So he will have to take a hit for 8 here, and I will get 8 health back from lifelink as well, which is always good. I really need 2 more land, that way I could clear his board, which would just win it for me. So I'm smacking for it. I go back up to 27, which is always cool. See what he does this turn. What's he got up his sleeve? He's got 2 cards in his hand, so he could have something good. I've still got a couple of trump cards. I've got my Dauntless Escort as well. He's probably just going to swing in with his Angelic Overseers, though. He's down to 13, which is awesome. And I'm still up at 27. So he's not attacking this turn. Interesting. Give me land. Oh, Quasali Pride Mage. He doesn't have any enchantments that I can destroy. What do I want to play this turn then? So I've got Quasali Pride Mage, and I've also got Rocked War Monk I could play. Yeah, let's play both. Let's play both of them. And play you, and then also the Quasali Pride Mage. So I can actually swing in with that. And then let's also play the Quasali Pride Mage, just to get some creatures down. I may give my axe to the Rocked War Monk next turn, and then swing in with that, because that'd be pretty beasty. Let's skip my attack. Yeah, let's do that. I'll go. If he attacks this turn, I'll go down to 17, which is not the end of the world. See what he does. Come on, Iron Mario 13. Hurry up. It's a very tactical game right now. It all depends on what he tops deck every turn, because I've got like a game plan providing I can get 2 more land down. So he's decided not to swing in this turn. Interesting. No, he has decided to swing in for 10. Fair enough. So I'm going to skip blocking. Don't really want to block that. There we go. My turn. What am I going to draw? Something good? Ooh, a flying one. An Avian Squire. But first of all, let's equip you to you. I want to leave at least... Yep, that's fine by me, because I can play my Avian Squire. Like that. So I can use him to attack next turn, in theory. He does get a bit of health back. It's not the end of the world. So combat. We'll go through to the Rocked War Monk, which now has Trample, and he's going to get a huge boost from all of these exalted creatures. So it goes up to 11-12. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's not the worst thing that could happen, I'll be honest. I do get a land, though, which is good. So in theory, if I get 1 more land next turn, I could then play my Martial Coup. Ooh, he may have just made a huge mistake there. Because that would be awesome. Come on, land. See how this goes. I may decide to block one of his with one of my court archers in the hope that I might get a land next turn. So my Avian Squire is going to be very handy, as I'll be able to swing in. Has he decided to swing in? What's he going to do? Nope, he decided not to swing in. Interesting. Give me a land. Yes! Yes! Martial Coup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye! Yes! Wow, that kind of... What? No! That's not how it destroyed all other creatures. Oh my god. I thought it only destroyed the enemy creatures. So aside from being a first-class idiot and playing the wrong card there, I don't think I did too badly. I won 1 match, which is what I'm always happy with. I'm still like trying to get good at Magic, and when I don't get time to practice, it always makes me slightly worse as well. So yeah, I'm going to leave the episode there. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, it's nice to see you comment on my videos to let me know what I'm doing well, what you think I can do differently. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed my moment of idiocy, don't forget to like and favourite. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Sorry for the burp there. And again, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.